Coming up, we'll see Big Ben, Ben
No.
Roethlisberger, and the Pittsburgh Steelers as they square off against second-year man Sam Darnold and the new-look New York Jets. With that, we head up to MetLife Stadium as we'll hand it over to the two men that'll call the action, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, well, the holiday rush, that's in full swing in nearby Manhattan, but we've got football here 8 miles west at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go, and it should be a good one as the New York Jets get set to face off with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, and Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They've been flawless these last couple months, winners of 9 in a row. And that's the kind of streak you don't see too often.
You said what?
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
This play has been truly remarkable. Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, they come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9 games.
And last week's win was indicative of how good this team can be. It was a complete performance.
There you go. Hey. There you go. Come on. Come on.
Holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the 37-year-old Ben Roethlisberger, ready to lead the Steelers. He led the entire NFL in passing yards in 2018. The second time that he held that honor.
Oh. Proud of him.
And a white girl, I come like bathroom work and back to the bird. Okay, like good night. Go to bed, go to sleep, go to bed. Water. Mama. Like a proud father.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger.
Me. If the man is first beating, I go park on it. Like the rock on it.
And let's take a look at the
The rock
Steelers
on it.
offense.
And the center for Pittsburgh, Marquise Pouncey, one of the most physical and agile players in his position in the league. A 7-time Pro Bowler, 2-time All-Pro. He's a keystone of one of the top offensive lines in the league.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Roethlisberger.
Wait, it's a Watson and mean coat. Run in that good ass the street hole.
Look now at the defensive starters for the Jets. They were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
Back in the street hole.
Plan and trying to attack them this week.
Free hole.
When you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't
Mommy is
run
bionic
this
and
team
that's
start running like crazy, or do you challenge them?
Yo.
So now we're in 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Yeah, that's a G.O. That squad and we did catch a pop
And he's
off.
got the first down yardage before being taken down in midfield. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Goal for any offense versus his own defense.
Nothing but a watch on the league cold.
Guys are available and put the ball on the receiver.
Caught off, seen goal.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
We gonna cut this.
Midfield now. Here's Roethlisberger. They'll let this go for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down in the end zone, but it wound up just being incomplete.
That's what that ain't.
That certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice.
There you go. There you go.
Shot right out of the gate. That works. You open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up.
Right.
Good shit, boy. Good shit.
Big
Yeah.
And it's scooped up by the Jets. In our meetings this week, they kind
Good
of
shit,
set this off. They
Jamal.
wanted to play ultra
Laser
aggressive,
beaming.
forcing fumbles. They just did that right there.
They took it to the next level, didn't they? You're exactly right, because everyone talks about being
That
aggressive
was
on defense
perfect.
and
Waited till
tackling.
that boy
But
landed.
they were talking about
You
getting
look at
after
me,
the
my
football,
knees up to
making sure
inches.
the ball was stripped out each and every time they lined up someone to get them on the ground.
And the adjustment working
Like
early.
Brittany.
And New York set to take the field. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Like
They'll
this
run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell.
About to start everything.
12 carries, 62 yards.
They look like a team that really emphasized the running game in the offseason. They were going to build around it. Didn't matter if they're going to run gap scheme, power scheme, whatever. They've got a runner who finds yardage if he can get to the
Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. And they'll get it over. It's a 1st down and a gain of 10. He was the leading receiver for the Jets a season ago. Robbie Anderson, 50 catches, over 750 yards. And getting more and more comfortable with Sam Darnold. Now a year plus under their belts collectively. He figured that those numbers for Anderson might be trending further north. Darnold on 1st down. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Halo went up. She don't talk about us as she
2nd and
mind.
5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now they'll try the
Y'all watch
screen.
Power yet?
Shoves him aside.
Nah, not shit.
Just a yard there. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
First carry for Trenton Taylor. And he gets this inside the 35.
My demons up to enter me.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet 1st down. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now,
Losing the tongue tied
the
kissing.
advantage.
They
The
can
best
see.
defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make the play ourselves and maybe change things up.
From the
About to
34
start.
now, here's 1st and 10.
The D-line.
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. Being chased out left. Throw left side. Complete.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Put the cleanup like that.
The turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are.
Gotta cut it down in that cap.
Their 1st drive.
And that feels
You don't talk about her
on their side of
pass.
the field. All they're thinking is finish this drive because they took it away, right?
Let's go, man. Let's go.
Le'Veon Bell with touchdown try of the year. They're able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Hey Timbo, as long as that nigga fucking Pete Johnson don't win coach of the year, I don't give a
To
fuck.
this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time.
Got
Guys are sharp,
certain,
guys are
you know, some
focused,
people feel like I don't deserve it.
and we're seeing it early in this one.
This is taking about 7 yards deep.
You don't, because you got nobody in your division, but
Yeah, it don't matter who ain't got my division. You know what I'm saying? I got,
To get back onto the field. And last time the turnover on the
How many did I
and they
lose?
were in enemy territory.
did he have?
Oh, shit. I want to say what?
Was frustrated. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in
Well, that's pretty game.
Fucking two.
5 or 6.
Not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
But shit, when I get back on, it's not as long. Focus.
Alright, bro.
Show it.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot.
One loss in
It's
the
third
tie.
down.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They were successful on that play, but look for him to try it again later.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger.
Give me that shit.
Trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted.
That's what I'm talking about, G. What I'm talking about, Jamal. Fucking right, Jamal. That boy got a forced fumble and an interception. Yeah, you're right. 10 on the season.
Study, a tad bit of luck, but bottom line, he's had a heck of a season.
Ooh, I think a wide open, boy. Open your eyes.
And they went the wrong way
Shit.
there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play.
Get that nigga something.
It'll make this a 2nd and long.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to control the line of scrimmage.
Hanging on that bitch, yeah.
That play got bottled up.
They get 14 back, but it leads them to 3rd down. Of course, 3-time 1,000-yard rusher, sat out 2018, beginning 2017, a tick under 1,300 yards and almost 700 more receiving. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
Right, man.
Darnold down to throw.
Getting a couple reps in, baby.
Yeah. Get the reps
Looks
in.
like I gotta wait on a nigga all fucking day.
Down at the 26. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down.
I don't think he go pull it. He ain't gonna pull it.
Looking for the end zone.
Good shit. Good shit.
For a Jets touchdown. Robbie Anderson, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Jets will extend their lead. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it, tight window, sings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Oh,
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
Hey, boy, I be the same way in practice, bro. Shit.
let my ass up, boy. This is a game, bitch. I'll be hurt.
Boy, they be letting them have it, bro.
That'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Just say roll with it, roll with it, roll with it, roll with it.
Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And just 1 tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this 1st quarter. 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger once more. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 14-0 to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And he's got Moncrief.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie,
And then we
you
win the sympathy.
when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Come on, man. He throwing that bitch up for grabs. Get that.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Ooh.
Ben to throw again. And McDonald here over the middle. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's a flag.
On 1st down, it's Samuels. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Good tackle.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. First carry for James Conner.
Good.
First carry,
Good shit. Good shit.
And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Uh-oh, Big Ben hurt.
So we've got a challenge. Our referee's going to take another look on the tablet. He's going to be watching to see if the knee was down prior to the ball coming out.
I love what you just said there. You nailed it, because if the ball's shifting or moving before the knee or any other part of the body hits the ground, then that would be considered a fumble.
Inconclusive, baby, inconclusive.
Stop the Pro Bowl strong safety Jamal Adams.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive line will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, Samuels. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Now it's the backup Rudolph. And this is caught.
Oh, man, I should have just tackled this dude. That was real.
His 4th touchdown on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. And nowadays in NFL football, you have to account for all the receivers, sure, but the tight end's such a weapon, and they prove it right there.
Oh, without a doubt. And we're seeing now the golden age of tight ends catching the football. I go back to Kellen Winslow. To me, he was a prototype of what we're seeing today. We're seeing it each and every week now.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Bilal Powell and his offensive mates retaking the field. A good job in the passing game. Decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. The first carry for Josh Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
Oh, you got a whole lot.
About watching him run, Charles. He doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but
that was the position here.
Incomplete.
He's got to come out with the ball.
Positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
What the hell?
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. All right, let's shift our attention here to Vance McDonald. Well, he's within shouting distance of 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice, and look, he asks for the ball all the time anyway. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Washington with a catch, middle of the field. And they finally take it
They
down
playing
now
me.
before he
They
reaches
playing
the
me.
43.
I got y'all.
Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Rudolph. He's got this complete to Ryan Switzer.
Take that a break. Yeah, cool off for a while. Yeah. I see it. Let's go.
Fire that bitch. Fire that bitch. Tim, let's go.
The first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Rudolph to the right side and complete to Washington.
Oh my God.
Touchdown, Steelers. James Washington, his 3rd touchdown on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am. Go ahead and tapping out the first half. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, where they want to let the return guy touch it.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Hard to believe, but the regular season starting to draw to a close. We've got the final Sunday night game of the year coming up later tonight. Matt Nagy and the Bears hosting his mentor, Andy Reid, and the Kansas City Chiefs. That'll be a good one from Frigid Soldier Field. And then tomorrow night, the final Monday night game of the year, Packers and Vikings from Minneapolis.
Oh, shit. Let me please go. Yeah, but
As he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And the ball is knocked out. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
Oh, wow.
To the races.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh, they just got too far off.
Steeler touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way
ain't
home?
that right? That's fucking right.
They don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Hi, Timbo, please. I'm about to hop off, nigga. I will, run on. Run on. Yeah, I want to get it. Then we got to get it. Shit on charge, too. Some juice on my motherfucking car.
Shit, good. I'm about to get on this chat, too.
Likely time for just one.
For sure, nigga, I'll holler at you.
Alright, bro.
How they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go,
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with a pass to Brings us to the end of this first half of play. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Back to the ground, this time with Bell. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And a good stiff arm and some space to run. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. The Jets were 26th in rushing in the NFL last year. That's a big reason they went and signed Bell back on March 13th. And plays like that give them optimism that they can move up the pecking order in the NFL rushing ranks. Darnold, that's complete over the middle to Anderson. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. First carry for the fullback, Aaron Ripkowski. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
They'll try and pick up the 1st down with Adams. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's taken down at the 27. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Darnold. That's complete. It's Bell. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker.
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Stephon Tuitt able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his 21st touchdown of the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Nice execution there. Good job by the O-line getting him in for the 2nd time.
And you always have to start with credit there when you're having a big game. I mean, you don't get there by yourself. That's rare. But how about the ability to see the proper holes, pick the proper place to go and find his way into the end zone.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. That time, a 9-play drive. And it ends with a Le'Veon Bell touchdown run. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
They'll run on first down. Connor, and he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play. Now a play fake, and it's Rudolph. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Clinton Williams able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Now it's Rudolph. It's scooped up by the Jets. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Face mask. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag. But you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time, they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. On 1st and 10, Darnold. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets it down to the 32. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
3rd and 2, Darnold. And he's got a moonwalk. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Darnold now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Darnold to throw again. This is Anderson over the middle. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Darnold. And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back. Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go on and score again.
That is caught by Anderson for a Jets touchdown. Robbie Anderson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. And man, Charles, talk about singing something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Here comes a 1st down throw for Rudolph. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Quinnen Williams in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Rudolph looking to throw it. And his throw here is incomplete. Ryan Switzer, the intended target. And now it's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Rudolph. And this is going to be incomplete.
But, partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a 3rd down attempt.
Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll go again with Bell. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he'll kick it away for the second time. But he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
You need to get the ball away here in the fourth quarter while you're just holding a slim lead. But that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
So Big Ben and the Steelers now down 28-21. 1:51 on the clock. Staring them in the face is the need to go 97 yards. No easy task as they come up on 1st and 10. They start the drive with Connor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line. Scrimmage. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw. In trouble and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And it looks like the offense did get the football back, but it is clearly in that end zone, and it's going to be a safety. What a gut punch. That should be the nail in the coffin with those 2 points, making this a 2-score game now with time, Charles, clearly not on their side.
Yeah, they have to give the football away as well. Had a chance. Yeah, it was a small chance.
What?
Down the field, but guess what? This one's now just about over.
New York set to take the field. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. They run on second down with Adams. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. What's that?
Once more, Adams on first down. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaken up on the play. And how might this affect him for the playoffs? We'll get a report when we come back. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
61, matchbox, lights. Lady,
on 2nd down, this is Cannon. 12 yards there and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
And Darnold wants to throw the football. That's caught right side by Anderson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over. Darnold now 14 out of 17, 82%, and it's 1st and 10. Darnold. This one caught by Crowder. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
26 Mike, lady. 26 Mike, 26 Mike. Hey. 20 red lady. Hey, watch the slam.
Darnold from the red zone now. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
This close to the goal line, you got to be very careful with the offense calls rub routes. When I call a pick trying to screen you off from your coverage, does a nice job of avoiding that and helping force an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Darnold now to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Darnold. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. One last throw here for Rudolph. On the left side, it's McDonald. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
so for the Jets, it'll be a 13th win on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they'll be guaranteed a finish of no better than 500 as they drop to 7-8. And they'll be on the road next